we take a stand. That's the issue. I grew up in that public housing community, but I've gone to now 62 countries across the world. I've been a U.S. ambassador, and I've been in trouble spots, and I've seen the best of humanity, and I've seen the worst. But I know this, that every time freedom in God's design is in trouble, it's believers and people who are willing to sacrifice all that have made a difference. 234 years, the Civil War, the Civil Rights Movement, Jim Crow, 9/11, World War II, this economic turndown. The issue is, what are you going to do? A couple points. In my travels throughout India, and a couple times in this country, I had the opportunity to meet Mother Teresa. One time, Mother Teresa talked about an exercise that she did every night, and she called it the examination of her hands. So every night she would look to her hands and she would say, what have you done today? Who have you helped? Have you cuddled the afflicted? Have you held an abandoned baby? Have you helped a neighbor build a house? What have you done today? This wasn't something that she did in public, but it was the self-examination. And it's a way that each and every one of us can raise the question for ourselves and actually raise the bar higher for our individual behavior. But she said something else one time that I heard her speak. And while I have worked side by side with Catholics, I'm not a Catholic. But when God speaks, sometimes he speaks to a person that you haven't shared a prayer with, a piece of bread with, a room with, an idea with, a laugh with. She said something so powerful to me. She said that every day she got up, she thought of herself as a pencil. I kind of looked. She said, I think of myself as a pencil in the hand of God, through which he might write love letters to the world. And it stuck with me. It stuck with me. We engage you in stand, not because we're angry at this administration or a champion of that administration. We engage you because we know that you have been taught God's word and you have embraced it. And we ask you that behaviorally that we take a stand, that we do this out of love. We do it in light, not darkness. We do it as a foundation fortifier, not a foundation crumbler. That's what we have to take a stand for. I am as convinced as I've ever been in my life that Jesus and his Father, that's my King. This is our country. It is based on freedom, but more importantly, the freedom by which God has made us free. So it's based on God's design. My question for you tonight, are you ready to take a stand? Or are you a pencil in the hand of God so that he might write love letters, not just to the world, but to your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren and your neighbor's children? Because if you are, America's third century will be a celebration of liberty and a celebration of God's design. God bless you. Take a stand.